Hi, we're Jose and Smile, and today we're very excited to talk about SB19's big announcement.
Yes, and it's a different setup. Just imagine that you're having tea here with us while talking about our favorite group. So, what did you think was their announcement about when they were starting? Because they said, guess the announcement.
I thought it was announcing the engagement of Pastel. I really thought it was.
I knew it was something about their 5th anniversary celebration because it's coming up. It's October, so we were expecting something about that.
So what we wanted today was to go through the big summary, the big chunks of information that they kind of laid on us, announced, and our thoughts around each one of those.
Yeah, just chika with friends. Remember, they were asking people to guess, and then someone said concert.
Yeah.
And someone said, I need to save up for a concert. You know, I really appreciated it when Pablo said, whether there's a concert or not, you should save up. I'm like, yeah, that's very nice of him to say. It's very sensible, like very kuya.
And other guesses were the Asian concert tour, so they kind of guessed that right.
Yes, yes. But no one really guessed. I didn't guess that they would have a big announcement about 1Z Entertainment, their company.
And I guess that's the first big announcement, right? Which is basically them announcing. We kind of knew about 1Z
I know,
Entertainment,
it's
right?
been, we've heard about it since what, early this year or something? Because we ordered something from
So it's not so much, I think, that the creation of it, but they're announcing. They called it the debut of what their company was.
So yes, congratulations on
Congratulations.
that.
So what's the first
That was
thing
very
they shared
exciting.
about the company?
When they started talking about it, it was so exciting when they called Pablo the CEO.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's a nice title, CEO for
They're all like,
Pablo.
yeah, we have to be serious because we're we're with the CEO.
Yes, and he discussed the mission and the vision of the company.
And before he did
as well
that,
as the core values. The name, you're talking about the name, the 1Z, why it was called 1Z. You know, I find it very interesting because I thought they picked 1Z because it's the first number and the last letter and it sounded so cool.
Yeah.
But when he described that it's actually the Z and the ONE for zone, like Z1, and then they just
flipped it around.
flipped it. Yeah, that's so cool.
I thought it just meant one zone, like we're all in one zone. But that's a good play in words again.
I know.
Z1
yes,
and 1Z.
yes. They're very good at that.
So it's kind of staying true to their kind of identity because they've always used zone, right?
Yeah.
And
But
so,
he said not the zone with the hole on the wall.
Ayun po ang salarin. Nag-warm up.
And they never repaired that. Yeah.
So that was the first thing. So that was really cool. So to talk about how they named their company. So it wasn't something that they just randomly picked out of anything. It actually had a meaning to it, and they made it. There was effort placed in creating the name.
It's well thought of. The name and the logo, I really like.
And then they talked about the logo.
The first time I saw the logo, I thought it was really cool because the thing with logos is it's very effective when it's very simple. Like if you think of the well-known logos out there, they're very simple. Like it's easily recognized because it's simple. So that's the first one I noticed.
What did you think it was?
It looks like a Z, but also number ones in diagonal.
So you saw all of that? Because I thought there were arrows like going one way and the other.
Because I know it's for 1Z. And then that's the logo. So I thought it's number 1 here, number 1 there, and then it forms the Z. But how Justin elaborated the meaning, it's very deep. Like I said, it's very well thought of. Like, they probably discussed this during their 13-hour-long meeting that they're talking about.
So it's basically, I forget the term that they use, but it's basically the letter Z, but not decomposed.
Recomposed.
Recomposed.
Decomposed.
Yeah, decomposed.
For gardening.
Yeah. Recomposed, basically, the recomposed seed. It has three elements. We talked about how, like, the first one is like the one, like, the strong pillar of the Z, right, the middle of the Z. And then
the slanted one is the breaking of norms or something.
Right. So they took out the extension of the Z and then kind of replaced them to extend some of the parts, and that's breaking the norm, right? And then the two arrows represent
the equilibrium.
So that's what I saw first, was like the two arrows going different ways. So those three elements, again, well thought out, very
really
thoroughly
cool.
thought through.
If I were to guess, I'm guessing Justin was the one who developed the logo, because he's the artist of the group, like an artist in terms of, like, he paints, he does digital
I
art.
assumed it was because he was the one that was explaining it.
Yes, but that's very, very cool. And then Pablo talked about the dream of why they built this company. He said he wanted Filipino music, culture, and talent to be recognized worldwide, and that's very inspiring in a sense that they're not limiting their dreams for themselves, but for Philippines.
And not also music as well. So that's the thing, right?
Not just music.
So they chose, again, well thought through. They chose a higher goal, right? A dream, beyond just music, right? And so they wanted the whole industry or their whole company to kind of elevate the industry. So not just music, they also talked about elevating and disrupting the music industry. So in terms of, like, okay, now they also have to make better music videos and videos. So all the people that are basically part of 1Z Entertainment is gonna, or their aim is all to elevate the industry.
Their vision is very broad. It's not limited to just artists or themselves.
And one of the things that they announced is their core values, are their core values, and then the mission statement, right? So again, that's when you're creating an organization, you're thinking about your objective, then your core values.
That's actually the first thing.
And then it creates your mission statement.
Yes.
So it's really, really well thought through. It was it was obvious that they were really taking this serious.
And for a long time, I guess, like, it's not like an instant thought na, okay, let's do this. I feel like over the years, they've been talking about this dream. And over the years, they've been preparing for this. That's why when they announced it, they were so excited. They know it's really, really big, because for them, like what they said, a lot of people were telling them it's too big. Like, their dream is too big. But they believe in themselves. They believe in their supporters. And yeah, they're making it happen.
Yeah.
And Ken said this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it truly is just the beginning. I'm very proud of them.
Yeah.
It's a really good start.
Baby
So
cousins,
I have
all grown up.
Yeah, it's I have a lot of trust in them because they actually thought through this. It
Yes.
wasn't, random. It feels, and it shows that they've thought through this really quick. So they're serious about this.
When you said they actually have their mission statement, their core values, like, that is the very foundation of the company that they're building. So they set that first, and then they'll go up from there. So it's
going to drive all the decisions and direction of the company and what
based
they'll
on
do
those
based on those
core
values and
mission
mission statements.
statement.
So,
Yes.
and it's very lofty, very lofty mission objective.
And the other announcements that they made. I'm so jealous that we're not there for the 5th anniversary.
Yeah, 5th anniversary.
We post videos of their concerts, right? Their songs and their chit-chats in between, and some of the comments on the chit-chats, and I feel the same.
Yeah.
Like, they can just stand there, chit-chat, not perform, and we'll be happy. And I think that's what they're doing with this fan meet. And I saw something, I really don't understand it, but like, the celebration is on October 28th in Araneta. They designated like 5 days for the fan experience. I'm so excited for you guys.
Yeah, that
And
sounds really, really cool.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. They said it themselves that they wanted a lot more interaction. Aside from the
Yes.
performance, obviously, that which
Yeah.
they want a lot more interaction with the ATins. The only unfortunate thing is, I think when they announced it, the tickets were going to be sold the
next day. I know.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a surprise. So
But
hopefully,
but I know some of the ATin because I'm part of the Facebook group of ATin official group. They've been saying like
yeah, that's
since
true.
they had their
Mhm.
concert in June back in Manila, a lot of people are saying, oh, we hope they will have a homecoming concert, and they're saying, oh, we'll save up just in case they have something in October, because we know that it's their 5th anniversary, there's gonna be something.
Let's hope. Let's
So
hope.
hopefully, for every ticket purchase, you have an official merch. Based on your ticket, you'll have certain merch. Like the VIP ones will have all of it, and then the rest some. But yeah,
Official
everyone,
merch
even
from
general
Onesie,
admission tickets will have something. And then the Asia,
So Singapore was almost like a guaranteed. I was not surprised.
Singapore and
Dubai, surprised.
Dubai, because they were there last year, so it's easier for them to go back because they already know how. And then they added Thailand,
Yeah, that's the
aside from
new
Singapore.
news is
But they
Thailand.
also said standby for
others,
shows.
For other shows. So the podcast, so that's new, right? The podcasts are
know.
new.
I actually downloaded Spotify for that.
And the podcast is really cool. It's called ATin Na, right? Which is
ATin in Filipino means
ours.
ours. So it's just ours.
Just ours. It means to say like just between us.
Uh-huh.
So that's really cool. So the podcast, show break, and the celebration. I forget what they call the celebration.
One zone.
Yes, I think one zone. I think they did. You remember that Justin was saying like, oh yeah, we did the heart, the
Heart lima.
heart lima.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
All in all,
All in all I can say is I'm so proud of our baby cousins, and we wish you all the best.
yeah. Congratulations on the debut of Onesie Entertainment. So proud of you guys because it's like I said, it's very thought through, it's well thought of, and it bodes well that you've actually planned it. It's not something that you just randomly thought through. So really excited for the future. So they're new to the industry, but they bring in a lot of support, right, and experience because they themselves are the artists.
Yes,
So-
from scratch. They started from scratch. That's actually one of the main things why I'm so proud of them, because we know their stories, we know their struggles, we know their hard work, and seeing them with this company that seems very promising, it just warms my heart.
And for all the 18s in both Asia and in the Philippines,
Yes,
because they're
I'm
doing a lot
so
of
excited
things.
for you guys.
We're a bit jealous, I have to say. They all took turns to thank everybody, basically, all the 18 and everybody that supported them. So it's really cool to see.
And just the same,
Congratulations.
we want to thank the boys too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you bring so much joy and entertainment and laughters.
Especially
and
laughter.
the good music, of course. So yeah, thank
Especially
you.
when St. Pablo said, what did he say about Lord?
Oh, he said, please continue to support us,
Lord.
Lord. Yes, we will pray for that too, Pablo. We will pray
Still-
with everyone.
And still was dying,
I
choking
know.
because he couldn't stop laughing about
You
it.
should have, next time you should have water
Yeah.
beside you, like bottled water.
So, typical thing. I hope they don't. I like the seriousness because business is unfortunately serious. Maybe not unfortunately serious, but it's just serious because you have to take it seriously. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of hopes and dreams and people's futures riding on it. So you have to take it seriously. But at the same time, I wouldn't want them to lose their personalities, the fun side
yes.
of who they are.
Justin mentioned something about he's very excited about this big project, the company, but at the same time he's very nervous.
Yeah,
and I remember you told me before, like if you're gonna do something if you're gonna do something big and meaningful, it is gonna be
Uncomfortable.
because you're going out of your comfort zone, and it's natural to feel nervous or have fears because it's a big thing.
I call it uncomfortably excited, right? Because it's a big thing. If it's small, you wouldn't be uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
But if it's something big, something meaningful, something that you know that you really want to do, it can feel uncomfortable but exciting at the same time.
So yes, best of luck. We will pray with you, Pablo, and everyone else.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, thank you, Lord. Yeah, so nice chatting with you guys. Let us know what you think about the announcement as well, and if you're going, let us know.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to hearing.
We want to hear about the stories, your experiences, especially the fan meet. Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Really looking forward to like how they're gonna get their own artists. Are they
gonna create their own?
Oh, I want them to do a competition.
Yes, like one of those what do you call it? Search something.
They call it in the K-pop and it's like survival shows.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
Yeah, especially since Stell is already a coach. And they can assess them.
Went through the same thing.
And they can assess them through dancing and singing because they have all the talent. So they have all the skills.
I'll watch that.
Oh, definitely watch it.
I like that.